So I am so excited to talk about something I've been thinking about a lot the last week. I did a post last week. I'm going to share my screen in a minute. And I was sharing how I had built about 4 websites, 3 sales funnels, the same amount of landing page funnels, all of those, which are all different pieces, and email automation funnels in the last month for 4 to 5 of my clients, finishing up a bunch of contracts. And I mentioned that I did all this myself. I did not have any team members. And I'm not bragging about that. I've actually been looking to hire a funnel builder, someone to train. I just haven't trained the right person yet or found them yet. But because of that, I have this system that I have put in place for years. I've done websites for 20 years. I've done funnels for about 7, I think, building them for others and for myself about 10. And I mean, funnels, if you want to count email automation, I actually started as a teenager growing an email list for my music business. So really, I have built them, and I did that for other musicians as well. So in general, 10 to 20 years in all of these things. And there's some things I've really learned to systemize. And today I want to talk to you about the 3 kinds of funnels. If you are a coach, a course creator, a entrepreneur, honestly, even a small business owner, an author, a musician, a creator, for sure, there's 2 everybody needs. And if you are a coach or a course creator or a high ticket group, mastermind, seller of those things, you need the 3rd one as well, 100%. And I'm going to talk to you and show you those 3 funnels today. Funnels is just a word meaning that you take people off of one site and into another one. But really, there are 3 different kinds of websites that all link together, and you need to use them in different ways. Sometimes people get confused about, like, they're like, well, why am I not growing my email list from my website? And that's not the best place to actually grow your email list. There's some other ways of doing that. So I'm going to dive into that today. This is probably going to take me, I'm going to try and do it in 20 minutes or so. But if you're watching this, I really recommend, I promise you, I can teach you something today that's going to blow your mind. It's going to provide clarity and information and education. And these 3 funnels can totally help you get to 6 figures as a solopreneur. Once you hit this 6-figure mark, you typically need to get an admin assistant, maybe some other team members. But my systems, proven over and over again, can scale you to 6 figures in even part-time hours, less than 40 hours for sure, sometimes 10, 20, 30, as your own boss. Okay. You can do this from anywhere. So I'm going to share with you. These are very powerful. These are the funnels that have helped me go multi 6 figures as a single mom. I've put them in place for other people. So let's dive in. Are you ready for it? So I'm going to share my screen today and just do a real free flow. I've done presentations on this and webinars on this and broke it all down. But I just want to share with you what it looks like. So let's go into it, shall we? If you're watching this live, feel free to put the number 1. Let me know if you're live or watching this in replay. So the number 1 web thing that you do need is a website. And to be clear, your website needs to be branded. I talk about this all the time over and over again. You get 2 seconds to get someone's attention. Your website, the logo, the font, the colors, the vibe needs to be all consistent with your branding wherever somebody finds you. Now, as I'm going through these 3 funnels, I'm going to share with you, and I'll repeat it, what a website is for. Well, number 1, a website you own. You don't own social media. Social media is hit and miss as to, you could be kicked out, you could get hacked. And even though I don't like to say all those things, and I've not had a huge problem with it, I have been hacked, I have been kicked out. Thankfully, I've always gotten my accounts back. But you never know. And so this is why we want to talk about the email list. Okay. So the number 1 part though of a website is to really show that you're a professional. It's like saying that you're a store owner and you didn't have a storefront. Like, so let's say you were walking around town. I just want to talk to you face to face. You're walking around town in your town and somebody says, hey, what do you do? And you're like, oh, I sell children's clothing. And you're like, oh, where can I go to find it? Oh, add me on Facebook and I'll send you some pictures of some clothes that I'm carrying in my car and in my closet. And they're like, that's a little sketchy. Yet the majority of people that I see either don't have a website or the website looks like a thrift store model. And I'm here to tell you, this is the area you need to focus on immediately. There's a few things. You need to file your DBA or your LLC, doing business as your sole proprietorship. You need to go get that bank account. You need to set up some invoices, and you need a website. These are the essentials to being in business online. Again, this is your place. People can go to www.tonyrobbins.com, or they can go to your website. We are in competition with the best of the best in the world. Now, the power you have when you're not a celebrity like that is that you can charge a budget amount for somebody that they could hire you one-on-one for a few thousand, compared to Tony Robbins costs $100K to $1 million for one-on-one help. And his coaching events are pretty high as well. And why I'm saying that is I'm not getting into sales tactics today. The point is you are in competition with the whole world, just with the www and a click, click, click. And this is essential. This is your storefront. So say it with me. My website is my storefront, and every piece of it is like a billboard to your storefront. So the website is your home base. It's the hub. It's how people should be able to find everything else about you, but it also needs to be simple. Most of the time, people also, if they do have a website, are just putting way too much information on there. And here's the point of a website. Let's go back to show you the point of a website. It's threefold, always threefold, and usually just twofold. One, you've got to have people be able to click on a button right away, learn about you. And it's either, if you're selling high ticket things, you need to qualify them for a sales call. We're going to talk about the secondary funnel that comes next. And the other thing is, at every reach, you want to also be offering them some kind of free gift to get them on your email list. So say with me now, my email list is my business asset. It's actually a sellable asset. It actually increases value into your company, into your brand. This is the thing you need to be growing all over the place. So we're going to go into the free offer funnel, which is what I call that. So let's go back to the homepage of a website. So say with me, your website is your home base. It is your storefront online. It is the first stop. That it's not necessarily the first stop you actually send people, but it's a place that needs to have about information, who you are. It needs to have testimonials and case studies or work you've done, a contact page, what kind of things you offer, if you have other kinds of offerings, right? And again, I even add more about me and some different things under here, social proof, you're gearing that in there. And again, though, a free gift. And so you're either getting somebody to take action and learn about you, or get them onto this free offer funnel, or onto the sales call funnel. So let's talk about the free offer funnel. This is the order I typically go in when I work with clients. There's three funnels, and one is the website, which is obviously it's pages of things. So it is still a funnel though, because what you want at all times is to be pointing them to giving you their name and information. Okay. So let's talk about the free offer though. This is very, very important. And actually sometimes I will build the free offer before the website, so that people can start to collect leads while we're building their website, right? So what's the free offer? The free offer funnel in this landing page is where people come. It's a direct link, and it's where you're going to give your dream clients this free offer that they should just be like, yes, I want that. So for example, mine is a 3-hour week marketing cheat sheet, meaning in like about 30 minutes a day, you can print this thing out or keep it digitally beside you. You can follow it, and it is proven to fill your inbox with high ticket leads over and over again, without ads and without spamming anybody. This is my proven method. I had a client just today post in the group about this method, and I give more in depth to my paid clients, but I really do go in depth on this when I give a ton of bonus training, a cheat sheet. I give the value. And she even said after 2 days, she cannot believe the engagement. I used to run a Facebook challenge just for this method, and just using Facebook, not Instagram, not any of the other ones. And you can use it for all of them. It's helped my clients and just prospects go from 100 times more engagement and even sales to 1,000,000% more in 5 days. And I always cap them at spending $10 to $20. I wouldn't let them run ads during that week, at least on the thing we were talking about, because I wanted to share how organic traffic is. Obviously, when you pay more money and you have great ad campaigns, you can go that much faster. It's just that a lot of times when people are starting out, they don't have that. They don't know where to start. And truly, you can grow your business organically to 6 figures and with the system. So this is part of the system though, is getting this up and running. And it's not just some little thing you throw up. That's the other issue I see with people's landing pages. I did in-depth studying 4 years. I probably built thousands of funnels at this point for myself, let alone my thousands of clients. I've been doing this a very long time. And you want to say what you need, a number, what it is that you're doing, and you need to talk directly to your dream clients. My clients are always looking for a really simple way to grow their business so they can still manage their house and their family, but also where they can grow their business. So when I say something like you can attract your dream high ticket clients in 30 minutes a day, download this thing, I literally share more with screenshots of my inbox that this actually works. They can check out more about me. They can Google me. When they fill in this information, now I have their name and email, and I'm growing my list, and they're going to get their free training immediately. Okay. So this funnel is essential to automating your email list. And then what happens is they get an email sequence that sends them this thing that I'm talking about, this worksheet, and they get actually about 7 days worth of bonus email and business trainings from me because I just front end load the value funnel. So what I'm doing over here, like in, if I come into ConvertKit, is let me log into my ConvertKit. So the other part of this funnel that's essential to setting up is having an email automation sequence. Okay. And so let me go here and I'll show you the back part of this. I'm not going to give away all my secrets on here. No, I mean, you can log into ConvertKit. This is this stuff that this is really weird. Like it looks like, tell me it did not switch. Okay, something really weird happened in my email sequence. I'm going to fix it later. This is called tech, and I'm going to fix it later. I'll share with you what happened. It's great. So when somebody fills out this information over here, before they got to this page, okay, this thing here, this pop-up, when they put that in, what happens is this goes into, this is my ClickFunnels account is connected to my ConvertKit account, okay? And that means when they do that, this is the issue I'm having right now. I don't know. I'm going to go. Let's see. Okay. We're going to keep it there because that was crazy. They start to get all these emails. Okay. It tags them in my email sequence. I don't know why. We're going to say, yes, where is save all? I don't know why this is being really weird today. So I'm going to have to email ConvertKit. So, okay, fixed now. So what happens is they get an email and then they get a free, training, and they get business tips that all start coming to their inbox. This is the list of emails that they start to get coming to their inbox. And that's all automated. I don't need to send that to them. I set up all these funnels ahead of time. So again, this is getting them on a business list. Also, ConvertKit keeps track of all my subscribers. So at any time I can come over here and I can go send a broadcast and all those thousands and thousands of people on my email list, rather than messaging people one by one, which I still do teach that. It's important to still have a one-on-one connection with people, but with one click of a button, now I'm able to switch back to a different kind of email, and I can email thousands or millions one day soon, instead of one at a time. Makes sense? So this is this whole automated email sequence funnel. So let's go back and review all this. So right here, when you go to the landing page funnel, this is essential. This is the front part. But what's also getting delivered to people when they put in their email is the automation piece that I was just sharing with you. And that's really an essential. So that's number 2. We've got a website, but again, a website is awesome. You need the home base, but the other thing you need is to be collecting leads, because the point of a website, the point of your online presence is to grow leads. Get a lead, make a sale. Am I right? Get a lead, make a sale. Let's talk about sales now. Now, here's the thing with me. I don't sell low ticket things anymore. So low ticket meaning anything under Honestly, I really don't sell anything under 5 to 10K typically. Sometimes somebody will ask me about my planner that I used to sell. I have a $30 planner. Sometimes I'll offer an hour coaching session for $1,000 rather than my large ones. Typically, though, when people work with me, they want the full shebang. Now, they can get into my 6-figure club, but my 6-figure club, even if there's a payment plan, it's still 3,000 minimum to 10,000. So I do break that up into monthly payments, 300, 500, 1,000 for my group coaching. But even with that, that's a high ticket sell. So let's talk about high ticket selling and the third funnel that's truly essential. And my friends, that is a sales call qualification funnel. What does that mean? Let's be honest. Either you or a salesperson for you needs to be getting on phone calls and Zoom calls with prospects. As your business scales to 6 and multi 6 figures, you may want to introduce new salespeople, mentors, concierge. People call it all kinds of different terms depending on your business strategy. But essentially somebody else is helping you with sales. Until that point, and even in that point, you need to have an automated sales call qualification funnel where you talk directly to who you're talking to, you give them the result they're looking for, and you give them the pain points. So this is all linked again to my website. So if you go to tianasmithcoaching.com, and when you scroll down to any of these things, it's taking people over and over again to this page. Why? It's a totally different funnel. This actually has a 4-part sequence itself. And what it is it's letting people know, if you want to work with me, you need to watch this 2-minute video, and you can read about me. You can read case studies. You can read social proof. And this is just some of it. I need to update. I have so much more just from the last few months. And then when they fill in their information, once again, this goes to a different list in ConvertKit. This one goes to the free consult. So this is where if somebody fills in a free consult from the website, they get another kind of follow-up sequence that they get to, I don't know what's going up with this thing. I have to contact ConvertKit today with this weird yellow. But anyway, side note, they also get a follow-up email sequence, because even if somebody doesn't book the phone call, I'm going to give them all this value over here, right? So but then what happens after this, that goes into the email, that goes into ConvertKit. This next part is essential, my friends. This part takes people to, let's see if it's going to click through today, a qualification form. And this is all automated. It's all built in. All the questions are here. I just had a huge company go through this just this morning. Really exciting, because I don't just offer one-on-one. I do some corporate consulting as well. But the point is that I ask questions about how much money are they spending on marketing? How much money are they ready to invest in? Do you understand, if we get on a call, you're ready to invest today? Like, I am pre-qualifying these people before I even talk to them. So what happens with this funnel is when somebody messages me on Facebook, they're like, hey, Tiana, I saw your post. I'm like, awesome. I would love to learn more about you and your business. Please fill out this short business quiz, is what I call it. I send them the link to this site, and I'm like, let me know when you filled it in so I can go grab a Zoom call for you. But what I'm making sure is, like, if they click that they don't have any money to invest, I just let them know, hey, listen, these calls are only for people who are ready to invest. Obviously, we both need to vibe with each other and see if we're a good fit, but I need to know that you have a financial investment, or we need to reschedule for a later time. In the meantime, here's my free Facebook group. Here's all my other free things. I mean, even this coaching call I'm doing right here is stuff that people usually share in 30K, 50K masterminds. And I'm sharing this live for free because I really believe that when people understand what it really takes to succeed online, you can have knowledge is truly power. You don't need to be spinning your wheels with like Instagram followers and TikTok followers. What you need is a high ticket offering, a high ticket looking brand, and your systems in place, and you need to go sell. And it's easier to sell when you have a qualification system that's selling for you. Essentially, it's called a pre-sell formula. Okay. And what this does means that you're not just getting tire kickers, like they actually have to answer 15 questions. And that means you're going to have less sales calls, but that doesn't mean you're going to have less sales. Did you hear that real quick? Like, listen up. That means you will have less sales calls, but it means you'll actually have more sales. How cool is that? So you're saving yourself a lot of time, because see, those people that go through that typically is 60 to 80% to 90% from myself and my clients who are not as experienced at sales as I am, close their clients because nobody's going to go through this whole like 15 question survey and if they're not interested. And plus, you're getting to see their answers before a sales call, and you get to make a decision if you even want to get on the call with them. See what I mean? So these three things are super imperative to truly saving your time, making sure that your time, you're getting the most bang for your buck online. And that also, when you look at a certain level online and your branding is on point, your logos are on point, and your everything, that attracts a more luxe crowd. I've said this again and again, and I will say it again and again. Excuse me. If you walk into the store Tiffany, or think about some of these really luxe places, if it's Gucci, if it's Neiman Marcus, if it's even Macy's, you expect a certain caliber. But if you go into a thrift store, there you go. But here's the thing. If your Facebook header, if your website, if your landing pages are all mix and match, all different fonts, all different colors, I understand you're trying. I get it, but you're just never going to be able to compete with the top. So if you want to jump from here to here, get a 10K investment loan, get a 10K, 20K, come work with me, come at least hire somebody who's better than you. And guys, Fiverr and Upwork doesn't work. I literally have to scour through Upwork to try to train somebody. And not only will they not know what to do right away, this is branding, this is messaging, this is design, this is logos, this is the words you use. So when I work with my clients on these funnels, I'm not leaving them to do nothing. I literally build every step of this with them. That's why every funnel takes at least 30 days if my client has the proper information, like testimonials. And what we do is I actually build these things for all these clients that I am working with. When I did this post over here that everybody was commenting on, when I went here and I said, I've launched 4 websites, lead funnels, sales funnels, just in the last couple of weeks. Okay. And people are like, how are you doing that? And I'm sharing with you, it's over here because I have built an entire system in ClickFunnels. And I'm able to duplicate it and build all these pieces for my clients. I've paid coders, so there doesn't need to be code for you. There doesn't need to be code for me. And I know what works because I've been online all these years and I built it for years before I coached people. See, I built this for celebrities and businesses. I've built 40-page websites. I've worked with award-winning teams. I've been flown around this globe to teach marketing and funnels. People don't always realize this. And what I do works. And I'm not just a website builder. I'm a connector of humans. So one of my magic superpowers is heart-centered connecting, which goes into the words, into everything. And I only work with entrepreneurs who really care about their clients, who truly want to make the world a better place and are also really kind and appreciative. I turn down people all the time. I don't want to work with drama people who don't appreciate me. Neither do you. So if you're somebody who's like a service-based entrepreneur and you're doing one-on-one coaching, or you want to do group coaching or a hybrid of courses with group coaching to turn all your programs into a mastermind and make way more money and spend way less time, these systems will do that for you. And the gap between where you are right now, making 0 to 2K per month, or even 5K to 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K months, is in these systems. It's this 3 systems, and that's required to truly scale your business. And I'm not even talking about your course memberships, Facebook groups. No, I'm talking about the front end. How do you position yourself? How do you position yourself? That's your website, power positioning, that you look like a luxe brand. You're not a thrift store, you're luxe, you're Tesla, you're not a used car dealership. Okay, that's where you are. Then 2, how do you collect those leads? So if they're not ready to buy today, they learn about you. That's that free offer funnel. That's this one. This is because it takes 6 to 12 touches of somebody even knowing who you are to even give you their name and email, not to make a sale. That's why I don't send ads to sales pages. It converts at like 0.0001% or something for people who are good. So this is why everybody teaches this at the very top, the multimillionaires. So you want to send people here so that all they need to give you, the only wall, is their name and email. And you're going to give them so much value that you are heads above the competition, because everybody else is building these crappy little elite things, and they're like, oh, here's a download, here's a thing, with no follow-up sequence. So stand apart from the crowd. Give them something incredible that you could charge $1,000 for. Give them the secret, the printable PDF checklist that they're like, what, you're giving this to me for free? And what, there's a bonus video of you exactly sharing how you do this in your own business. And oh my goodness, it worked for me in 1 week. Now they want to hire you. Now it's done. I mean, just in December alone, I had 2 clients. They took this free program. They asked me for my PDFs, which I usually charge $1,000 for. I said, you know what? I've known you for a while, $100. I'll give you this PDF. It wasn't work. And then they're like, you know what? Here's this extra high ticket thing. I need to hire you for everything. I'm telling you, friends, when you just give the value that you can, because you can, then people, I'm not talking one-on-one. I'm not saying coach for free. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm saying if you're already doing social media marketing and you're already doing email marketing, give people amazing value. Just share it from your heart. You will always get back. And then the third funnel that I was talking about, the sales funnel, this is essential. This helped me scale my business more than any other funnel. I'd been doing the lead funnels, and I had been doing the website funnels for the websites for almost 20 years and the lead funnels for about 8. Just in the last 2 years that I have integrated a sales qualification funnel. Oh my goodness, it has like doubled and tripled my sales without even adding any team members, because I'm able to, like I said, I'm able to take less sales calls, which saves me so much time. So it took a lot of money and time on the front end to build it. It did. But then just one client pays for it all. Like, that's the thing you need to realize when you're working with somebody good who helps you charge more money, and not just charge more money, build more value into your packages so you can work with less people, have more time, and you're pre-qualifying people. So let's break down sales in general. You need a place where people understand who you are and they can research it. Website. You need to collect them onto your email list, because most people, 99%, are not ready to buy right away. You need to educate them, entertain them, connect with them. How do you do that? Give them something awesome for free. Get them on your email list. Get them following you on social media. And then 3, when they send you a message saying they're interested, hey, Tiana, I'm interested, you send them to that sales call qualification funnel. They need to fill out a quiz, and you need to see if they're qualified for a call to take your one-on-one precious time. So that is those are the 3 funnels. And I do want to end with this one thing. This email automation funnel, this one right here, this link here. First of all, I shorten all my links. I'll go to bit.ly. So I either buy like freechecklist.com, or I go to bit.ly and I make it shorter. You can take any, let's see, it's already, where's bit.ly? Bit.ly is just a site online. I'm going to go there, and then it shortens URLs, and you just put like the link in there and you shorten it, and it turns it into this tiny link. So here's where you want to put these funnels. Number 1, you need the landing page funnel everywhere. Because again, you only send people to your website like when they're inquiring about you. And I mean, I talk about it all the time. Hey, I'm Tiana with TianaSmithCoaching.com. It's my storefront. It's my store. It's my brand. You learn all about my business, how to get a hold of me. But let me tell you something. You want to put the link to your free resource everywhere. Here on Instagram, on Facebook, over on your profile over here. Let me share with you where we put it everywhere. I try to get this all open. Up here, see how my bit.ly link goes right here? And this takes people to, for me, I have a few options, but see, this is my 6-figure marketing checklist. If they want the free call, they want my website, and I'm growing my YouTube channel. So, but 1, 2, and 3, those are the 3 sites I'm talking about. And I have at the very top is the free offer, because you need people on your email list, friends. Say it with me. Number 1, get them on that email list, because you own your own email list. You can be kicked off Instagram. You can be kicked off Facebook. You can be kicked off LinkedIn. You can also share this on LinkedIn. I put my links everywhere. And so I'm able to grow my list organically every year by quite a number of people just for free. Now, obviously it helps to, let's see if I go into contact info. So I put my links even here on LinkedIn. I talk about my free offers in my about page. I put them in all my blog posts that I post on my blog, on my LinkedIn blog. Like, so the free offer button is going everywhere. Okay, friends. And notice that the header on my LinkedIn, the header on my Facebook, all the branding of images on my Instagram. This is all matters. And that is just what I really want this video to be about, is that you just understand. Now, when you're starting out, you don't need all these things in place, but honestly, the more you wait, the more time it takes. So I personally charge between 5 to 10K per funnel, depending on somebody's in-depth needs. So 3 of these would be between 15 to 30K, but you can do them in 3 monthly payments. You can say, I'm going to invest, well, I start with 10K minimum for a website because it's just a lot of work. I don't just build it. I literally, unless you came to me and you're like, oh, Tiana, I've got everything built out. I just need you to put it together, maybe. But my pricing is a lot because I literally am helping you come up with what it is you do. Who are you serving? I help you write all this copy. I give you all my templates. I help you get all your logos and turn them into a beautiful image. I'm a very in-depth one and done coach. And so that I just wanted to share this as an educational thing. I see people using their websites wrong. They're like, oh, go there. It really matters, friends. If you could write down on a piece of paper and say website, free offer funnel, sales call qualification funnel, and you need those 3 things in place, and then use them in the way they're meant to be used. Website's home base, the free offer funnel, you want to put it everywhere. You got to get people on that list, and you want to just direct them to that one thing. And that sales call qualification funnel, anytime someone messages you, send them the link to fill it out so that you're already qualifying them before the call and they're usually ready to buy. So it's a really cool process. It took me years and years to figure this out. It's only been the last 2 years out of 20 years in business. Actually, honestly, 24. I started making money for myself at 16 years old. I'm 40 now. And so really the last 2 years, I've mastered some amazing strategies. I built systems. I'm able to get this up and running for people in 8 to 12 weeks, depending on if you want 2 or 3 funnels all at once, and then staying in my 6-figure club for support and monetization. That's my specialty. So I'm only building 10 more funnels, the whole 3-part thing this year. If you are interested in having me build this entire system for you in this next year, and we can get you started on a payment plan or a deposit, put a date in the books, send me a message right now. I am going to be gearing more towards my 6-figure club, into VIP coaching. And I'm going to be veering away from done for you work. So right now, over the next 3 months, I'm going to do 10 more is the plan. So if you're interested in this entire thing with my custom touch, the Tiana touch on it, me and you working side by side to truly scale your business to 6 figures. That's what this is about. Not only will it look beautiful, but I want to help you get to 6 figures this year. Send me a message. We'll come up with your custom plan. We'll come up with your payment plan, and we will get you rocking it. So I hope this helped you. Message me if you're interested in working with me or joining my 6-figure club, which has much lower payment plans. If you don't have the budget to hire me one-on-one, I actually do have templates. I have video trainings, and you could still be in my group and get support and strategy, because the goal is not to get a course. The goal is not to get beautiful things up. The goal is to have a beautiful brand that makes you a lot of money and then gives you the freedom that you truly desire for you and your family. That's the goal. These are the starting points to creating that goal or to scaling your goal. I look forward to chatting with you. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope that I helped you. Let me know in the comments, send me a message. I truly appreciate feedback, and have a blessed day.